I figured it out, guys. This is where the world supply of Mountain Dew comes from. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum. Last time, the elevator broke down on us and we had to take the stairs, and we had literally an entire episode of 3 battles. Don't worry, today we haven't got 3 battles to do, but we do have one right here. Forget about getting past me, I'll protect Lady Venus from you! Yes, we have another trainer here, Ryder Nellis. Okay, so starting things off here, she's going to start off with a Sneasel and a Corsola, and continuing the trend from last time, where every single trainer we fought had a Shadow Pokemon. Nellis, of course, too, has a Shadow Pokemon. And wouldn't you know it, she's starting off, and if Piloswine wasn't a good Ice type for you, maybe this one is. It's Sneasel! I used to love Sneasel back in Generation 2 and Generation 3, but that's because back then I didn't know about the physical and special move typings. Yeah, it's fast and has great attack stats, but Sneasel being a Dark and Ice type Pokemon where both types use your special attack stat really hurt when it's base 35. Sadly, again, Sneasel doesn't evolve until Generation 4 and is unable to learn any moves in this game that can really complement its awesome speed and attack stats. So maybe Sneasel isn't your cup of tea, but then again, you saw how much Shadow Rush just did to me. That was absolutely nuts. Alright, Confused Ray is going to hit Pseudo-Widow, that is fine. I'm actually going to switch Vulcan out right now, just because I'm a little worried. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. On Pseudo-Widow's turn, I'm going to try and catch Sneasel. Why not? Let's go for an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball, you know, we might as well use it. But I am still going to switch Vulcan out, just because Vulcan's kind of close to leveling up and evolving, and that was kind of what I wanted out of them. I'll switch into Watson, just because Watson's a little bit tanky, and it's also got Thunder Wave, just in case this Ultra Ball fails, but Sneasel's catch rate, it's less than 100, if I remember off the top of my head. I think it's around about the 60 to 90 range. I can't remember, like I said, off the top of my head, but... Or we could just catch it in the first Ultra Ball. How about that? So, all of the Pokemon that we've battled in this episode and the last one, spoilers, that's the last Shadow Pokemon we're going to catch in this area. So, Piloswine, Gligar, Sneasel, and Stantler. If you want to get them on your team, but you missed them out here, you can't get them until the post-game. So, just a warning for you. If you want to use them for the rest of the game, you might want to get them now. If not, post-game. Got it? Good. Alright, I'm actually going to use Thunderbolt on Corsola here because while I know Ground doesn't, or obviously Ground is immune to electric type moves, I'm pretty certain that Rock, it just treats it like normal, so hopefully, Corsola being, I think, Rock and Water type, right? I must have been right, because that was super effective. Very nice indeed. Okay, so I saw Seviper was faster than Watson, which is good to... Actually, it's probably going to focus on Watson. Ooh, this could be bad. Actually, we got hardly any experience from that. Okay, so we got a Loudred here, which is a normal type. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit... I'm going to hit Loudred with the Psychic type move, and then I'm going to switch to Equilibrium. Just because... Hopefully, well, I mean, I say hopefully, if Loudred doesn't get taken out, then we can just use Equilibrium to finish it off, but I'm imagining... Oh! It was underground, but Intimidate still worked. Equilibrium also, I think, resists ground-type moves. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, Loudred should go out next turn. And we've always got Psychic to do Confusion. Oh, I'm looking forward to finally getting Psychic. We've always got Confusion to get Seviper down, because it's Poison-type. So, actually, using Swagger on Espeon there was actually a pretty good idea, because it raises my attack, which obviously I'm not using that attack stat, I'm using the special attack stat, but it confuses me, so yeah, that was a good call, Loudred. Shame it didn't work out for you. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that does enough to Seviper. Not quite. Dang it. Okay, maybe it's got a recoil move that it's going to use or something. Alright, here comes the triple kicks. 1 and a 2. Very nice, that's all we needed. I think I will be teaching Equilibrium a different fighting type move, because triple kick is just not very reliable. There we go, Vulcan leveled up to level 36, which I think it means Vulcan's gonna evolve. And I'm gonna be a bit cheeky. Oh, maybe I'm not gonna be cheeky. Oh, Seviper got paralyzed. Oh, shed skin, cured paralysis, oh no. Okay, I am going to be a bit cheeky here. I'm going to get Sudowoodo out, just so it gets a little bit of its heart gauge lowered. While Equilibrium, I'm just going to hit with a rapid spin. So this is a really good method of lowering heart gauge as well. Just keep sending out a Pokemon over and over again if you can. Plus, you know, the match is pretty much over now anyway, because this Viper has, like, no hit points. So, there we go. Alright, so Viper is down and out. Very good, very fine. Get all of our XP-ness. I'm never saying that word ever again. Someone please protect me. I just realized after I said it what it sounded like. Oh dear. Vulcan is evolving. Oh yes. And here we have one of my favorite Pokemon ever, Typhlosion. Oh yes. Same stats as Charizard. This makes me feel like going somewhere far away by train. Let's head into the station, where the T is blue. And after all that, it's taken us like a week to get here. Before that horrible boy can meddle anymore, I'll link up with Ein at the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Eek eek! Oh, why do you have to chase me here? It's so unfair! This isn't good. I can't lead them to the lab. Yeah, just mention that the lab is this way. You know, one more time. Maybe I haven't got the hint yet. So over here, actually there's nothing of note. Except for this. I don't think this is a very good item anyway. I think this might just be... Oh, that's a complete lie. The black glasses. Considering we're using... Umbreon on our team, that's a fantastic item for Umbreon to hold. Wait, where is it? Wait, did we just lose it? Did we just lose it because we have got no storage, or did it get sent to the PC? Hang on, I've got to go back and check this. Oh, thank goodness, they were in the item storage in the PC. Woo! Okay, looks like I'm putting some stuff in here that I'm not going to use, such as the Macho Brace and the Silk Scarf. And I should probably use these vitamins, actually, so I'm going to do that. Oh man, we are spoiled in newer games with unlimited item slots. Okay, there we go. So, bit of a quick detour, but I'll meet you guys back down at the station. Nothing happened and you can't prove otherwise. Okay. Where was I? So, the black glasses I am of course going to give to Umbreon. And we've got these vitamins here we can use. So we've got iron, that will improve our physical defense. I think I want to give that to Umbreon since that's sort of like the tankiest person on our team other than Watson. Protein will increase our attack, so that of course is going to go to Equilibrium. Carbos increases our speed. I feel like I want to give that to Vulcan or Espeon. Because I don't think it's worth increasing Watson's speed. I think I'm going to give it to Vulcan. And then we have Zinc, which increases special defense. I'm going to give that one to Watson. Watson probably isn't going to get hit with any special attacks, but when it does, I want it to be able to tank him quite hard. So, okay. Over here, nothing in here of any note. In fact, for the rest of this entire area, there's nothing of note other than the subway train. So yeah, this is the area which the junk shop owner used to drive, apparently. So we've got this subway train here. So since she went in on that back door, let's say we cut her off at this front door. Okay. She's not here. We have these cages. Wow, which are probably used to transport the shadow Pokemon. These. How do you fit a pile of swine in one of those? As we can see, Venus is nowhere to be seen. Wonder where she went to. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You are so easy to dupe. See, the key for the shadow liner is right here. You didn't think I would let you take our train. Bye-bye, and this time, I mean it. Don't you dare forget about me. And off she runs. So, maybe if we run after her? Nope. And, wow, I never noticed that. But she's gone. She's completely gone. On the floor, there's a shiny. And which you walk straight into. I'm guessing they make it like have a collision box so you notice it's there because it's actually quite important. It's the subway key. It's the key, which she's like, see, you don't have the shadow liner key, so you can't go anywhere. Oh, by the way, here's the key. Okay, so let's use it on here then. The key is missing, it can't be operated. Well, if we scroll all the way down to the subway key and use it, insert the subway key and turned it. I love the music here, it's so cool. If we head this way, I don't think there's anything here, no, but we will go grab that item box up there, because that is very, very good. Oh, hello, how's it going? Would you mind letting me pass? Yo, how's it going? Just getting off shift? Huh? Wasn't Lady Venus supposed to be coming today? Huh? I've seen your face somewhere. That's it, the blacklist! Yo, Dazzler and Brewy, how did you get down here? Ah, this won't do. We can't let those two get into the Shadow Pokemon Lab! I love how it's all capitalized. I know it's because it's a name of a place and it's all capitalized, but it makes it seem like they're shouting. So let's chase after them, and... Nope! Before we go through that... Actually, no, let's go through there. It's kind of like breaks the momentum. So let's go through there. Ha! Take that and weep. You'll never be able to chase us now. Whoa! Do you think that was overdoing things a little? It's too late now. Come on, let's skedaddle. Diddly-diddly-day. Run away! So yeah, apparently we can't climb over this. I mean, even though there's a metal rod just to the left there, which we could probably step over, or we could just jump, you know. Apparently this is insurpassable. I think I made up another word there. Also, all of these special shiny things have collision boxes. That's interesting. So down here we have the main gate key. I wonder if there's anywhere where we've seen a giant gate, specifically which has awesome music. Anyway, before we head on out of here and finish up with the under, let's go and grab this item here, which is one U-disc. You're gonna wanna use this. Get it? Because it sounds like U-disc? Never mind. Let's get on the train and forget that I make the best jokes on the internet. Alright. Let's use our subway key to go, because that's a dead end now. Key's missing, it can't be operated. Well, good job, I've still got one, I guess. Alright, insert the subway key and turned it, and I won't stop commentating over this one because you already heard the music and seen the animation, but there we go. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. Except, wait, no, I did already mention that. I was going to mention all the 4 Pokemon that we just fought going down that staircase are available later on in the game, in the post-game, but I've already mentioned that. So really, I brought it up a second time, just so that I can say that I've already mentioned it before. So all of these trainers have gone now. You can't battle them again until the post-game. Like I said, they're infinite once you get there, until you catch their shadow Pokemon, and then they disappear for good. But they don't actually appear back down here. This place literally serves no more purpose anymore in the game. We are never coming back here. Good riddance, and goodbye. Okay. So what we're going to want to do is head back into the Colosseum and see if we can't shove this U-disc in the UFO and see where it takes us. I'm willing to bet if you've never played this game before, you will be very, very surprised to see what we get. Oh, I was in the wrong place, but it's fine because actually, whoops, if we leave, then the UFO, I believe, is in the correct position for us. Am I correct? It is. Yeah, the UFO sort of is always in the right place depending on how you enter the under, which is pretty handy. So, any last guesses for what the U-disc gives you? Considering it's not very well hidden, I mean, it's not a required item, but if we... Well, I mean, obviously it's going to send the UFO upwards, right? Because set for travel in the upward direction. Board now, please. Well, what is up from the under? The over? No, if we come out of the chasm here using the UFO and into Pyrite Town and into the top of the windmill here, there's just a lone item chest. And it's really interesting that this is here because this hole where the UFO is sitting is the perfect size for the UFO. There's obviously gears and barrels up here, so people move stuff up here, and so this must be visited often. I mean, especially with like I said, the gears and the machinery. But in this item box here, we get a frickin' time flute. And since I haven't shown what time flutes are used for, how about I do that right now? I'll meet you guys over in Agate Village. So over to Agate Village we go, and I did take a little bit of a detour to heal up and also switch some Pokemon out. So before we go any further, I do want to get a couple of colognes, since we're in Agate Village for probably the last time to purify a Pokemon. I'm going to grab some Vivid Scents. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, maybe 3. I'm assuming that because literally everything else has been so slow in purifying Sudowoodo, that these scents are going to be the way forward. But, however, we have received 2 Time Flutes. And if we take a look at their description, if I can find them, a marvelous flute that can summon Celebi. Now remember, according to all of the lore in the game, a shadow Pokemon that is exposed to Celebi will be instantly purified. So, how about we go try that inside the Relic Forest, huh? I think you guys can see where this is going. So there are 3 Time Flutes in the game, and we've obtained 2 of them. The last one you get much later during an optional area in the game, but it's kind of difficult to do, and I don't recommend doing it just yet. This mysterious relic seems to be giving off a strange and fantastic power. So if you use the Time Flute near the Relic Stone on a shadow Pokemon, and let me just show you as well. Yes, I do have Entei and Suicune here because these, I think they take longer to purify. I always open up my PDA by accident, by the way. These have not been touched. Well, they have been touched slightly because I've been walking around with them. In fact, Suicune seems to be reacting very well to walking around. I've literally put it in my party in Pyrite Town Colosseum and walked here, and that's gained that much of its bar left, but Entei, not so much. So I'm fairly certain these are meant to be used for legendary Pokemon, since you gain 1 pretty much directly after encountering Entei. Celebi will come down and instantly purify any shadow Pokemon, regardless of how open the door to its heart is. Pretty nuts, right? And like I say, since we get 1 directly after Suicune and directly after Entei, I'm pretty sure they're meant to be used on legendary Pokemon. Sudowoodo is so close to its heart being open naturally, I was going to use a Time Flute on it, but I figured I would just show this off. I wanted to show what the Time Flute did. What better way than to save you a bunch of time potentially trying to purify a legendary Pokemon. So, like I say, Time Flute instantly purifies Pokemon. Very, very handy indeed. Don't waste them, because it can take a long time to purify every single Pokemon in the game. Remember, that is the main aim of the game. Save the shadow Pokemon from the bad guys, purify them. So, with that being said and done, to end things off here, let's take a look at Sudowoodo. It's got basically 1 1/3 bars, I would say. So I want to see... I think... Do I have to... Is there the cologne? No, the cologne is a key item, isn't it? Yeah, the cologne case. I want to see how much a single Vivid Scent does on Sudowoodo here. Oh, my controller's vibrating a little bit. It didn't actually do that much. Opened up a lot. Well, let's take a look and see how much a lot is. I did hardly anything. This is taking forever. Well, I guess I'll get its heart emptied and I'll be right back. An easy way to tell if you've done enough is that rock will pulsate green just before or just as a Pokemon is ready to be purified. So I now know that was just the right amount of colognes to give to Sudowoodo, because the lock pulsated green. So that's very handy. Here we have our final Pokemon in our team that we are going to be purifying. It's Sudowoodo, and oh my goodness, I'm so glad that this thing is finally not a shadow Pokemon. Regain the move Flail, which isn't fantastic, but it does get a little bit of level up experience. And I am going to be calling this Pokemon. It's a girl. I can't remember if it's double G, double T. I'm just going to go with single letters. I'm going to be calling her Twiglet. Because it's a branch, right? And Twiglet's a... You see, that doesn't... Actually, no. No. Twiglet. Oops. Like that, Twiglet. Because that's more feminine. There we go. Twiglet. Lovely. There we go. Fantastic. And as you can see, the rock no longer has that green glow to it. So basically, if you stand near it and keep giving your Pokemon colognes, when it pulsates green, you know that it no longer needs any more colognes to open up the door to its heart. That's if you work on one Pokemon at a time and purify them one at a time. Like I said, the colognes are a fantastic way of spending money to purify Pokemon, but there are other ways of doing it. Battling is obviously free, and you get money for battling anyway. So there we go, guys. Today, we have finished up the Under. We have purified a bunch of legendary Pokemon, which is pretty great. Not gonna lie, that's very nice that we've managed to do that. And we've also purified the final member of our team, Twiglet. So we now have a wonderfully hodgepodge, as I like to call it, team of misfits. We've got Espeon, we've got Umbreon, which I think I'm not gonna nickname those guys. I think I'm not gonna do it because I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Also, I was meant to use Caps, wasn't I? I was meant to use Caps. I'll go back and rename Twiglet in Caps because I did that as a mistake. But we've got Vulcan, we've got Twiglet, we've got Espeon, we've got Equilibrium, we've got Umbreon, and we've got Watson. So I'm very, very happy with the team we've got. Pokemon that I don't normally use, but I've wanted to use for a while. So with that all said and done, guys, thank you all very much for watching this episode of Pokemon Colosseum. Hope you all enjoyed. Join me next time when we're going to head to Shadow Pokemon Lab with our main gate key and see if we can't infiltrate it and stop their plans. Thwart them. We're going to thwart them. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.